Hello everybody. Race day is tomorrow, so that means I need to do a little bit of prep on the Civic before we can pass inspection. The main thing is this lower airbox here. You guys can see the kind of plastic that's moving around down there. That has become detached from the top of the airbox. This little rubber gasket, there's a rubber gasket on the top that holds it together, and I cannot access it just through the wheel well here. We had a little bit of an accident on the toge on the mountain pass, so this piece of plastic here needs to be removed. So I think the best plan of action is to take off the wheel first, jack it up, take off the wheel, and then maybe I can just cut it or smash it and just rip that secondary airbox off. There is a under tray on this vehicle, so I'm thinking maybe I can undo that as well. But I'm not sure how easy or hard it is to remove that. I kind of want to do this the easiest way possible. So I'm going to jack up the car, take off the wheel, and then see where that gets us. Okay, I have the wheel off, and now we can kind of see what I'm talking about here. Now I am using my factory jack through the wheel under the side of the car just in case I don't have a jack stand at the moment, so that should hold it up. And so you can see this airbox there's a area here that's usually one big piece of plastic, a small tunnel that connects this side to the inside of the engine bay, and the subframe under here is here. This is all the frame rail of the car, so you can't really just pull it out. So what I'm thinking is either I can just break this plastic off or get my sawzall and rip it out, but I think just breaking it will gain the results that I am looking for. Sorry if this is a little bit hard to watch, but okay, that should get me pretty much close to getting out. There's a little bit of an electrical connector here. I don't want to push too hard on that. I can undo this bolt under here. This looks like a 10 millimeter. I guess holds in the airbox. This piece of metal has also bent up when I hit this corner of the bumper. So let me remove this 10 millimeter nut, see if that grants me any more room to pull, and then I think I'm gonna go through the top of the hood and see if I can pull the rest of this piece out, like kind of off to the side. I'm kind of able to push it a little bit. So I just removed this piece here, 10 millimeter on a rubber isolator actually. So this theoretically will snap out of place, but I'm just going to take this out for now, put this off to the side. Whenever I get a new airbox, I should be able to use the same bolt. So now we are somewhat free from this end. I'll break this little piece off. Let's take a look from the top of the hood, or from the top of the engine bay, see where we're at here. So as you can see, oh well, shit, there's a coolant line there that I will not be able to remove. Yeah, I can't remove that coolant line. I don't see, check from the bottom, I guess. If I take this bottom, if I take the bottom pan out, I might be able to pull it down. It's really this electrical connector that's really kind of in the damn way. Is it the fucking starter, dude? What is this whole big old thing? Not sure. But it's definitely in the damn way. And I cannot move it because it's attached to the transmission. Interesting. Maybe I can pull it more. So I might have to take this top part of the airbox out. Remove, take this off. Okay, let me disconnect the battery real quick, because I am going to be disconnecting my MAF sensor. Negative terminal disconnected. Won't be touching anything. So now I can just disconnect this connector. Be careful with these tabs because they do like to break off sometimes. I might need a small screwdriver to get this out. So we're going to push those little tabs in. There we go. There you go. So we got that disconnected from the airbox. We'll go ahead and tuck that over here for now. And then I should be able to remove the cover of this airbox. Okay. And then it looks like there's a couple 1, 2, 3 10mm bolts. 1, 2, and then 3 is over here to take it out, plus these 2. So let me get an extension and a 10mm socket and remove that top piece of the airbox.
Come on in close. Peep the technique. It's Chris's tooltip of the week. This week's tooltip only works in a situation when loosening or running down bolts and nuts. After releasing the initial tension with a wrench, remove the wrench and use only the socket and maybe extensions to remove the fastener the rest of the way. Now when tightening bolts, this is an easy way to guarantee no cross-threading, since the wrench is what adds too much torque to threads if they're not threaded properly. So removing that wrench and just only using hand tightness and hand strength, it'll be a smooth and easy detailed way to decrease cross-threading.
You'll have this cover on here on the driver's side, and there's 2 10mm bolts that hold that in. Remove those, and then they are just held in by this rubber. There's like a little snap tab here, and then 2 little triangle tabs that you can just pull out. Remove that, and then there is 3 10mm bolts holding in the upper part of the airbox. One right here is an anchor off of the radiator support. Number 2 down there, see that little hole right there? And then number 3, there is a bracket hanging up from the side frame rail right here. Another 10mm bolt, and you can pull that out. And now that I have that out, I should be able to maneuver this airbox out of the car. It's kind of a little tricky because again we do have that coolant line, and the shape of this airbox is just not in our favor because the radiator fans are right here too. So I can kind of rotate it first. As you can see, nothing is in there. There's a little bit of a marking there on the subframe. Might touch that up with some black spray paint later. Other than that, there's not much damage, which is good. So I'm just gonna put back in this top airbox. As you can see, these two holes line up with these two holes. And I might actually be able to put this back together, but I'd have to trim this off right here. I'd have to trim this little jagged edge off of it, because I do not know if there's an actual way to put this in without dropping the subframe, which is fucking insane from Honda. But this is just a resonator box. I shouldn't be losing too much performance. I actually should be gaining some performance. I'm just gonna leave this like this and see how it runs this next meet. Just gonna run these down with my finger, just make sure I'm not cross-threading them. Okay, and these really don't have to be too tight at all. Just gonna give it a nice snug fit, and it should be good. No specific tightening pattern needed. So we got that tightened up. I'm gonna go ahead and put in my air filter. And attach the top of the airbox back. Make sure that slides in correctly. Make sure everything seats properly. Okay, now that's connected. Let's go ahead and put our sensor back and connect that. Lovely. And now I just have this rubber piece to go in. Take out these bolts. I put them there just to hold them temporarily. Okay. Make sure this clicks into the front so you have a good seal. This is like a ram air that runs through the front grille, so you need to make sure that there's a good seal, or you're probably gonna have some wind noise of some sort going on at speed. Might not be too noticeable in the cabin though, because the car is pretty insulated, I should say. There's a lot of sound deadening on this model. So anyways, snug these down just like those airbox bolts. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and attach the negative terminal of the battery, because I just made all my electrical connections back. I put that MAF sensor connector back on, so I'm done messing with the electronics. All I got to do is put back on a tire, so I should be good to connect up the electrical system. So let's go ahead and just tighten this down. That's good. Alright, so let me throw the wheel back on and we should be done. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to cook. It is time to cook. We're in 8th Street. I didn't have much time to go over the track, and what the fuck? Do I need to go the other way? I guess so. But, well, let's just back this bitch up now. We need to make our way to the grid because it's time to race. It's time to race, baby. Yeah. It's time to race, which is excellent. First, we are in the first heat going out. And as you can hear, we got the Eurobeat playing, so you know what time it is. You know what time it's gonna be. Hopefully we can set the standard for the season and come away with a dub in the first meet of the season. I haven't been able to look around and see who exactly I'm going up against in 8th Street today, but I think for sure we have our work cut out for us, like always. Over the off season, I did not modify my car at all. Actually, the only modification I have is what you guys saw just a little bit earlier, which is the bottom airbox delete. Don't tell anybody, because that is let's just say I've entered my if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying phase of my autocross journey.
any modification to the airbox, including actually I can change the element of my airbox, so I can put like a K&N or a high performance air filter in my car. I cannot change the design of it though, so I cannot put a cold air intake or a pod style filter inside of my car, or else that'll jump me out of 8th Street. It'll put me in, I believe, STX class, and this car is not powered. It's not going to work in STX class. I'm not even running 200 treadweight tires, so that also will not work in STX class. I will not stand a chance in STX class. So I need to maximize the performance for this car for 8th Street as far as suspension components. All my shocks and the control arms and bushings and all that are stock. So down the road, whenever they start to kind of the shelf life and the service life kind of runs out on those, then I will be changing my shocks to something a little bit better dampeners to keep the tires on the track. But until then, we're running stock. I want to see how far I can push this Civic Sport and see if I can actually make a little bit of a shock wave in 8th Street. So we're gonna have to see. We're kind of down on equipment today. I don't have my mic and I do not have my GoPro, so you guys will not see a first person view today. I do have the 360 cam. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. Alright. We'll get up behind here. Is that a Ford Fusion, bro? Looks like we got a Ford Fusion in the range today. That's different. But yeah, let's go ahead and get out of the car, kind of check some shit out. We're facing a Prius in 8th Street today. Oh, the Fusion is an 8th Street car. So that's interesting. So we're gonna set up some stuff, set up our tire pressures. I think I'm gonna deal with, we're just gonna set it to 30, maybe just set it to 30 in the front and run it up to 38 in the rear. Those are roughly the numbers I like to sit at. And then we'll see how, after that first loop, after the first run, how the tire pressures come up with some heat. These are not exactly the best tires to run up the heat and hold it there. I don't really have any tire warmers or anything of the sort, so I won't be able just to keep it up at a nice temperature. And I mean, these are all season tires, so the heating arrangement and the heating pattern is not exactly racer friendly. So I'm gonna get out of the car, kind of give it the last once over, check my tire pressures, and then I'll join you guys for the first lap. The things you don't want to see is Miatas and BRZs slash 8.6.
Yeah.
8.6 is too fucking powerful.
8.6, I know they're good for track.
Mm-hmm.
I race them in iRacing.
Oh, dude, if you have a Senna Corsa or iRacing, I believe Harris Hill is on there now.
Yeah, Harris Hill is on Assetto, but it's not the best.
Oh, for real?
It's like, most tracks are good, but that one's not the best. Extra power.
Timothy Harper in the Kia Stinger GT with a 46.7, but it's a DNF. So Timothy's going to have to he's got 3 more shots to get a good time. Danny Watkins on course.
Honestly, I should have got the 1.5 with the turbo on it. But
Jose Bendana out on course in the Volkswagen Jetta. Comes in with
yeah, so I guess not too bad.
49.672.
I guess that wasn't too bad.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Jose
The,
in novice
I guess the
class is still
re-entry
looking for his first clean
back
run.
into the loop
Yeah.
Giovanna
wasn't too bad.
Rodriguez
Yeah, just
in a
watch out for that
Civic,
last
crossing the line
getting
with
to the
a
exit gate.
Yeah.
So you don't understeer like me.
Yeah, I saw that. You
with a
that last section was very
36.569,
understeered.
36.569
See how
for
the
Giovanni.
when I was talking about like the
but
course kind
plus
of
one,
is
plus
pointed
one,
down.
That is good
Yeah.
enough
So you have a lot of
for first
off-camera
place
turns.
entire class.
But yeah, do you have a
Eric
stick shift?
Putnam
Yeah.
in a
Cool,
Ford
hell
GT.
I was told to just keep it in second most of the track because that's
so
what it's
Eric
gonna
is
be.
gonna have to
Yeah. Usually second gear is like get out of first gear as soon as possible, and then
Yeah.
it's like a second gear track most of the time.
Okay.
Hell yeah, bro. Are you in this heat?
I'm in second heat.
Okay, cool,
Yep.
cool.
Are you running?
Okay,
another
Eric
time?
Putnam in a Ford GT
Yeah,
with
so
a
you run
45.397, 45.397.
It's usually 4 or 5, but I think if we go quick enough, we
Eric.
get 5.
That's good enough for
Yeah.
fifth spot.
Yeah.
Do you
And
care if I run with you for a couple?
Yeah,
in
dude,
the
I don't mind,
in the
bro. I
novice
don't
class.
mind.
Because I need to learn this track.
Yeah.
I've been stressing so
Jason
hard about
Reinhardt
this.
in his
Dude, no
BMW with a
problem.
41.2.
I watched some videos on it, and it was like it looks so like different on camera, and then when you get in person, it seems fine.
STU in that BMW.
Well, let me get out and check some tires.
Okay.
He is leading the class by a whopping 12 seconds.
Let's see if we can get to the 40s today. Get to 40.
Yeah.
The court coming across the line with a 41.026, 41.026. That is a great run for Tanya. Puts Tanya in third place trophy tire class, right behind Giovanni Rodriguez. Only about less than 7/10 of a second.
I saw a lot of understeer. Holy cow, that was fun.
That is good enough.
That was quick.
Kind of forgot about that last corner too.
So good job, Chris.
I saw that. I was like, oh, you're going fast into it.
Yeah.
Jose Bendana.
I think through that first section, I really just kind of like just had to fucking put some balls into it.
Send that shit.
Yeah.
A Celica has tire warmers?
There's this girl, Laura Harbor. She has like 7 of those fucking things, dude. And she fucking cooks, bro.
She has like things that are just keeping her.
Giovanni
What?
Rodriguez.
She fucking cooks. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy. I was looking at getting a Celica.
41.1.
They're not bad. They're not bad.
Thanks for the ride along. That was fun.
Yeah, dude,
Nice to
good
meet
luck
you.
out there, bro.
Thank you.
I want to ask you for a ride along later, bro.
That's true. See how you can judge me on my.
Judgment free, bro. I just want to experience your car.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got you.
All right, bro. See ya. So we have our third run coming up right now, and the first 2 runs I did have a passenger, a bright kid with a Civic as well, not the same generation Civic as I had, but very enthusiastic. But I seem to be at the top of the leaderboards in 8th Street right now with a 43. Shooting for a 41, 40 flat maybe. Tire pressures are going good. I got 32 in the front, and I bump up the rear to 40 psi. just to get a little bit more rotation, because there are a couple of corners that are very, very tight. So I'm going to try to do that like that. And we have our third run coming up right now, so hopefully I can put down something nasty. Got a little bit of a lightweight advantage now, but we'll see.
Did you take a passenger?
Yeah, dude, hop in.
Would have been Benjamin's fastest run.
How's it going?
Hey, bro.
My name's Justin.
Chris.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro. What are you driving?
S2000.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is it your first time?
First time at Spokes. I've had I've ran Saska a few times last year, but not much.
Cool beans, man. Cool.
What about you?
This is my third year doing it, Spokes and Saska.
Nice.
So,
Always in this car?
well, just like halfway through last season, I switched up to this car, but before that, I had an 8th gen Civic
Okay.
as well. So,
There you go.
Honda boy.
There you go. Yeah,
The,
Honda definitely has a fun time out here.
Yeah. I love running the Econo boxes. So, we'll see. Are you in this heat?
No, 4th heat.
Gotcha.
4th heat, so
Cool.
try and learn the track before I get out there.
Yeah, this one's pretty fun. This one's a fun one too.
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
yeah, it's very different from Saska.
It's probably the most complex course layout at Spokes that I've ever seen
Okay.
in my 3 years of doing it. So.
There you go. That's good to know. Do you make every event?
Yeah,
Nice.
just about.
Nice. So smooth though.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been having trouble with the exit, like right before the finish gate. I keep understeering through there.
Yeah, I saw that. You were every turn you had, like, in my opinion, I'm new. Great lines, and then near the end you kind of got a bit like hung up. But yeah, no, that was great. Those are the lines I'm trying to get to.
You'll find it, bro. You'll find it. Yeah, I don't know. I bumped up the tire pressure in the rear to like 40, and it's kind of rotating a little bit nicer.
Okay.
I need like 200 treadwear tires to actually be for the front to act correctly. It's kind of hard. But you might have the complete opposite problem with oversteer.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have to figure out my pressures. That's something I'm still definitely messing around with. You know how many runs we're getting?
I think 5. I want to say 5.
Okay.
I'm hoping for 5.
Dude, there's a lot of people out here.
Oh yeah, there's a ton.
Yeah.
There's a ton.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All
Thanks.
Yeah, bro.
Thanks, man. See you around.
See you out there. Good luck.
You too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are on our final run of the day. I thought we were going to have 5 runs, but we are not. We're having 4. So this is my final run. I've been running at the 40, 43, 44 area, which is unfortunate. I really need to, I've been having passengers every time, so there's that. So hopefully, yeah, I'm not gonna take no passenger this time. No passengers this time, just straight up me, the road, and the car. And hopefully we can I wanna hit a 42. I've been watching the standings. Nobody's really coming up to me. I think I might have 8th Street in the bag. I'm the last one running in 8th Street in this heat. So looking at it now, somebody is at a 45, so somebody has about 2 seconds away from me. As far as novices go though, holy shit. Oh, somebody had a 23, but that's not right. Somebody.
Same car without the wrap?
Same car without the wrap. Yes, sir. Seems like there is a Outback somewhere that's running a 34.46, 34.76.
Yeah.
A 34.76. So a 34.76. The fuck? Okay, those times don't make any sense for a Subaru Outback. No way. Am I getting chopped by us? I think I'm dyslexic. 34. Oh, okay, no. Sorry. He has a 44.2, a 44.2. So right now I am leading 8th Street. No more 8th Street running today after this heat. So I might be in the clear to win today's 8th Street tournament. That's fucking awesome. No more Gatamo. No more 8th Gen SIs to come and cook me. So today might be my day. So my fuel light just came on, which is good. I think I could have ran down my gas a little bit more, maybe lost a gallon or 2. Maybe just a little bit lighter. But here we are, lightest as we can be all day. No passengers. We're just gonna try to lock the fuck in and make this shit happen. We gotta make this shit happen. This is ridiculous. We're gonna go for a 40 today. Go all out. I think I have it. I've sealed the win already, so I'm not too nervous about just straight up just setting a DNF. But we are gonna try to get cooking. AC off.
That is good enough to move.
AC off.
Well, no.
And let's get going.
Lucas remains in that 11th spot in novice class. Still a good day considering there's cars in that class. Timothy Harper in the Kia Stinger, 43.867, 43.867 for Timothy. That is Timothy's fastest run, about a almost 2-second improvement for Timothy. Meacham Honda Civic 33.252, and Chris is in, that is his fastest run, remains in first place in H Street.
Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Let him know.
Let's see what he does. A 45.358
yeah, dog.
for Jose.
So we did speed up a little bit. I can't say confidently that I 100% learned the best line today. But damn, that shit was fun as fuck. A very, very fun looping course today. Everybody loves a looper. So now I gotta head back to the paddock. Head back to the paddock. And take my victory dance. Do a little bit of victory dance. First meet of the season, we're coming out cooking. Hashtag no consideration. We ain't playing no more. We're not playing no more. I'm sorry, but we're not playing no more. Chris is not available for play today. We're working. Fucking hell. Yeah. 8th Street. Let's go, baby. Anyways, we have a little bit of time. I'll take you guys around the paddock and show you guys what everybody else brought. And then I have to work the 3rd heat, and then the 4th heat I might just leave. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, today was very, very fun. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go ahead and cut to some paddock walking. Okay, so as you can see behind me, there's quite a few cars out here. There's 206 drivers today. I'm not sure if that reflects the actual number of cars or just drivers, because I do know there are some double drivers today. But let's head over to the far end of the paddock and see what everybody brought out. See what we got. Tesla. These are becoming more and more popular out here. Let's see. That's 2000. I think I've seen this one before. I just thought I'd do both sides. This Accord Turbo is always giving me trouble. I think I cooked them today though. Aston Martin from the track sprint a couple months ago I should say. FL5. Might have to hop in and ride along with this guy. That's pretty cool. Looks like an STX EF. Some Miatas. Maybe a Cayenne, I think. Is this a Cayenne? I'm not sure. What kind of car is this? Or is it a Boxer? Might be a Boxster. More stuff going on here. 8.6. Got a G. Some more Miatas. I don't think this guy's running. I would like to see one of these run at some point. GR86 looking really clean. This Harbor in her Celica. Okay, now this Outback was just running last heat, and yeah, he almost beat my time. So I don't know who has the footage of this man driving that Outback, but I need to see it, and I need to see it now. It's a pretty cool 3000 GT. You don't see these too often these days. I wonder if it's a VR4. I'm not sure. Maybe? I'm not gonna get under there to look, so I guess it'll just be a mystery for now. Looks like an M5, late model M5. M3. Never mind. Very cool. That's some more Miatas. Miata. This one's cool. Not sure if it's running today though. Another M3. Another M3. And it looks like another M3. So M3s came to show out today. S2000, red interior, love it. Another Miata GT. Got an E36 prepared class. That's cool.
windshieldless Miata right here. These are always super cool. What else we got? What else do we have out here? Looks like an M2, possibly M2, CTV, Stinger. I still haven't seen the Stinger run, so I need to keep my eyes peeled and watch for that. So I am kind of curious on how they run. Got another Miata, Red Suns, RX-8, another Miata. Got a couple more prepared class racers out here. This thing is sweet. 280Z. 3 Series, not the M3, the 3 Series. GTI, got a couple of GTIs out here today. There's one right there, there's another one just past the Mustang here. Very cool. WRFs, a GR86. A couple more Miatas back there. Let's kind of head back, we're about halfway through. Got a yellow FRS here. It's like carbon front end, almost carbon front end. Got the fenders. So 1. More 8.6s. This is Mr. Summers, WRX. Excited to see him racing today. The Miata. Mini Cooper, a Mini Coupe, it's a Mazda 3. Go 124. Some more Miatas. These are the newest version of the Miata. Factory 5 Racing. Going on. 8.6s, C7 Corvette, C8 Corvette, my boy Larry, C6, C7, another G. That's some cool stuff. There's a Civic Coupe. I wish I got a Civic Coupe, but they don't offer those anymore, unfortunately. This guy has an F250 Power Stroke, but I don't think this is running today. That'd be an interesting KMT class entry submission. A GTI, more Miatas, some more Corvettes, STK, East Street Miata, East Street Corvette, the Pride and Joy. Because the FL5 is a rocket ship. What else do we have? What else do we have? A GR Corolla. I haven't seen a GR Corolla run yet, so I'll have to check that out. Don't see all the time. This is a Volvo. And a 3-speed Miata, some Mustangs.
This one is wicked fast.
Yeah, Super WRXs by Christopher Edgar. Again, it's really cool as a see a lot.
This truck is really cool. It's a Lightning first gen. I don't know if that's a first gen F-150, but the classic 90s style. This truck looks so damn good. Damn.
Right side tire.
The truck industry lost the plot.
We are now sending cars in all intervals. I got no name, no number, and a 5th gen Camaro with a 68.7 for the no name, no number Camaro. There's a 75
Cool. Of course, we have Mr. Richard King with his new livery on his C5 prepared class Corvette, and wow. Yeah, that's hot. Another 2 Series BMW, and we are down to our last row of cars. So let's see what else we got for the last row, and then we'll be moving on. BMW finishing out the lineup today.
DNF, so never mind. Amber Ward with a DNF on her first run. Gabrielle Alvier in that Mazda Miata 3